Hello, I'm Mike Gordon. Welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy. And last time, I was able to obtain a Pokeflute. And with that, not only did my Charmeleon evolve into Charizard and Drowsy evolved into Hypno, I was able to catch a Snorlax. Yeah. So today I'm going to capture a Pokemon that I intend to use for my next gym battle. X accuracy, I need the X accuracy from my PC because Dragonair, I will have disobedience issues with Dragonair until I defeat Erica. Which may actually come a lot sooner than later, but I won't be able to battle her this episode because I forgot I traded my cut user to Pokemon Crystal. Anyways, here's a Pokeflute. Snorlax will go, but attack a Grumpy Rage. So with this X accuracy, I can at least completely mitigate the accuracy issue, so the only thing I have to worry about is actually landing the hit. Getting Dragonair to obey me is the only thing I had to worry about. Landing the hill, it's not the issue. Big young Snorlax return to the mountains. I'm gonna swap Wartortle to the front of my party because he's at a decent level where I don't have to worry about killing Ponyta. There's a hidden rare candy on the ground. So I need to catch two Ponyta, one of which being level 32. As well as a Dodrio. I'll get to Dodrio in a bit, but I got my first catch, which is my level 32 Ponyta. Sweet. Alright, we caught Ponyta. Number 1. Capable of jumping incredibly high, its hooves and sturdy legs absorb the impact of a hard landing. Cool. Ponyta was transferred to Bill's PC. Alright. Go Wartortle. Alright, Pokeball, go. Alright, Ponyta was caught. And this is basically when I decided that I was going to try to catch Fearow. But in the meanwhile, since this Dodrio is a 1% encounter, I decided to use this opportunity to train up my Pikachu, to grind Pikachu's level up a bit. Whenever I face a Pokemon that is too strong for Pikachu to one-shot, like a Ponyta, or if weakened, a level, or if I'm severely weakened, a Fearow, I would switch train to Charizard, who I've already fully evolved, so I don't care if Charizard gains a bit of extra experience points in the process. But I sped this up because you have no idea how long it took me to finally find Dodrio. The answer is actually 2 hours. So, had I just not fast forward through all this bullshit, this would take this would probably be a 3-hour video. Or at least pretty close to a 3-hour video, which is insane. All because of one Pokemon that refused to show up. But don't worry, I was using this opportunity to grind out my levels to level for Pikachu, so I don't have to worry about switch training him anymore after this. And do keep in mind too that Pikachu gained such a freakishly high level from all this will come in handy in a bit later in this episode. But basically I had to improv my I had to improvise a few things because I traded my cut user from my previous playthrough of Yellow to Pokemon Crystal. So I don't have any means of dealing with Erica at this point, which means Dragonair will continue to be disobedient towards me until I defeat her or Sabrina. However, Sabrina's safeguarded by the Self Company, which is worth a monstrously large amount of experience points. So much so that I'd be better off actually defeating Erica first than Sabrina first. Keep in mind that there aren't that many trainers left to fight either. And we're starting to run low on trainers on the land for us to fight, so we have to show some discrepancy here. So Pikachu's level 42. He started off like level 23, he's level 42. In fact, this had gone on for so long that this save state ultimately bled over to another save state. Because I literally ran out of recording space that each individual video could hold. But eventually Pikachu became so strong that not only could he one-shot Dodrio and Fearow with Thunder Shock, but can even come close to Thunder on Ponyta with Thunderbolt. Albeit only level 28 Ponyta. I do think that by the end of this, Pikachu can one-shot every single Pokemon on this route. Because of this, Thunder Shock and Thunderbolt will most certainly kill Dodrio if I were to run into him. And I don't have Thunder Wave anymore. If I ever had it in the first place. So Pikachu's weak right now, so... And whenever Pikachu got disgustingly weak or ran out of Thunderbolts and Thunder Shocks, I would send him back to the Pokemon Center. And even against Dodrio, I found myself just using Quick Attack against the level 26 Dodrios in order to conserve on experience points. At least until my Quick Attacks got to the single digits and I needed something in case I ran into Dodrio. So I would hold on, so I would then switch back to Thunder Shock on everything but Ponyta, and then Thunderbolt Ponyta. Though Quick Attack would still help out if Ponyta survived. Man, this is absolutely insane. No, I still can't find a freaking Dodrio. Like, come on. And yet, that is kind of amazing. I use a save state expecting to run into a Dodrio in like 10-20 minutes of level grinding Pikachu, and it took 2 hours and 2 save states to find it. And the second save state wasn't even planned. Alright, we are nearing the part where I will just stop fast forwarding. And yes, it's so fast, 20 times speed, in fact, that we went completely mute up until this point. So I landed a critical hit quick attack and Pokeball go. Alright, we caught Dodrio. One of Dodrio's 2 heads splits to form a unique species. It runs close to 40 miles per hour in prairies. Man, that was so freaking obnoxious and annoying. Just trying to catch this episode. No wonder why I skipped an upload yesterday in favor of me being machine. So, yeah, I got heal up at the Pokemon Center. To see you again. Let's turn on the PC. I'm gonna go Ash's PC. Draw. I need Team 07, which is Horn Drill. And what else? Maybe this one, which is Tri-Attack? Yeah, let's try the Tri-Attack. Come on! Oh yeah, and I also want to save my game. I also want to... Let's deposit Ivysaur. Yeah, Ivysaur, you're going in the box. While I train up my Ponyta. There we are. And a bit of trivia, the first Cubone on top of... That first Cubone on the box, the one on top, is a shiny Pokemon. So while I power off, while I box saved here, not for duplication's sake, just to save my progress and then power off. Yo, I was actually wondering if maybe I should consider ending the episode there and decide, nah, I'll change my mind. Something worth noting is, while looking up PK Hex, I realized, in maxing out Ponyta's DVs, I realized that one of our Cubones that we caught is a shiny. So if I were to trade that Cubone up into Gold, Silver, Crystal version, they would have a shiny Cubone. Ah, shit. Ponyta doesn't learn Tri-Attack. Well, at least he knows Horn Drill. Now, Ponyta... The original plan was to take Ponyta grinding in, Celadon Gym, but... Well, I must have done the math incorrectly on how much experience points Ponyta would need. And as such, Ponyta's going to end up evolving a lot sooner than I would have liked. But that's okay, I will be able to improvise on the fly, and I still have enough experience for Pidgeotto and Omanyte later on. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to battle all but a select number of trainers on Route 16 and 17. And 18, I guess. Ponyta, use Stomp. Alright, Ember this time. I gotta save my horn drills for super difficult Pokemon to faint. Ponyta, use Stomp again, and I forced a flinch. Yay! Smog. At least I didn't get poisoned. So we defeat a biker. Don't you dare laugh. Why, you already have a bike of your own. Cubone wants to fight, and he's got it. And Cuballs use fighting type Pokemon. That was a misclick. I meant to go for Stomp. So I'm just gonna double Stomps to make sure he stays dead. Hopefully Stomp kills this Mankey here before anything bad happens. Oh shit. Please be 2 hits. Oh, come on. Alright, 3 hits isn't too bad. Alright, and let's do Stomp. And Ember. Ash defeat Cuball. Knockout. Oreo? Wow. Oh, he's just being a bother. I thought I heard something. So now Ponyta's level 33, which means I should be more sturdier than before. Ponyta, use Ember. And I will need to use another super potion. So what happened? Why did I gain an excessive amount of experience points for Ponyta instead of saving those experience points for Erica? Well, I must have followed some outdated outdated stats, experience stats, as I just assumed that Ponyta was a part of the slow group, since a lot of 2-stage evolution Pokemon fully evolve at level 40 or higher are in the slow camp. But that's not true. Ponyta is medium fast, like Pikachu. So that's how Ponyta wound up gaining a ton of experience points. In fact, the only mandatory level ups in Red Blue that are in the slow group are Magikarp to Gyarados, Tentacle to Tentacruel, and Dratini all the way to Dragonite. And in Yellow version, Tentacruel and Gyarados can both be caught in the wild. So Dragonite is literally the only slow experience Pokemon that needs to fully evolve. So I need to get to Celadon City and defeat Erica as soon as possible. And I mean as soon as possible, so I can finally be able to work on Dragonair. So I'm burning through all my PP. Surely I won't have enough experience points to battle all of the trainers I need to battle, right? Well, joke's on you because we only have about 3 more battles. And a decent number of them, and they all... And like 2 of them require Horn Drill. Yeah, 2 of those 3 battles require the use of Horn Drill. So I'm actually... Now, because this battle is completely free, I'm going to save this one for Wartortle. Since Wartortle doesn't have a lot of good grinding spots either. Neither Pidgeotto nor Almanite need this battle. And Dragonair's gonna be waiting a while before he's ready to battle as well. Wartortle, use Water Gun. Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna do Ponyta now. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, Ponyta, run away. Which is why you're fighting a kid, because there's no money in it, huh? So, you're gonna go stomp. Good, we got a flinch. And Ember. Here's a Horn Drill. I guess all the remaining battles here for Ponyta require Horn Drill. Wait. Yeah, I was a little confused until I looked up a map, which is why I didn't attack him straight away. But yeah, this is the guy we want. Let's go Horn Drill. And we found a full restore hidden on the ground here. Now if we keep going down this way, we will be able to fetch the other hidden item for us to collect. The Max Revive. Now we're climbing all the way back to the tippy top. Past this biker here. And we gotta tread carefully here because we don't want to get into any unnecessary battles. And this is the last battle that we will partake in on Cycling Road. With Ponyta anyways. All the other trainers will be reserved for Pidgeotto, Ammonite, and I think Dragonair. I don't know, I'll check the stats updates for later. Didn't learn Growl, did not learn Growl. And this is the last, second to last hit item on this route, PP up. Honestly, had I known that I would have fully evolved by the end of the episode, I would have fought the Spiker here. Really would. Anyways, this is the last hidden item on this route, so next time I come through here, I just have to do so to battle all the trainers and maybe catch a Pokemon or two. Via Super Rod. And I'll ignore these bird keepers over here for now. Pikachu's level's really high, so he probably doesn't need to fight them. Fuchsia City Pokemon Gym Leader, Koga. The Poisonous Ninja Master. And we will have to do one back and forth to the Pokemon Center. Okay, we'll need your Pokemon. Alright, see ya, Nurse Joy. Let's see, what do we have here? It's saying that he's just 3,365 experience points away from leveling up is kind of a red flag. Alright, let's battle this guy first. Ponyta's not faster than the other guy's Kadabra, so I'm battling this guy first. Because if Ponyta levels up one or two more times, he will outspeed just about every Pokemon in this gym. Yo, champion making! Fuchsia Gym is riddled with invisible walls. Koga might appear close, but he's blocked off. You have to find gaps in the walls to reach him. Alright. Yeah, I can clearly see the gaps in the wall. I can clearly see the walls. At least the outlines for the walls. Amazingly, none of these trainers in this updated gym use Voltorb. Of course, Koga doesn't use Golbat either, so that's kind of a disappointment there. But I digress. I'm just gonna be using a mix of Stompin' and Ember for a while. Because Horn Drill is only going to be useful for a small handful of Pokemon in this gym. Alright, Stomp. Ember. I always love it when Stomp forces a flinch, but you can't do that if Ponyta's slower than the Pokemon. Ugh. Ash defeat Juggler. Oh, so limit. Tamer wants to fight. this is gonna be one of the Horn Drill fights. However, I'm only gonna use Horn Drill for the first 2 Pokemon here because I don't have the PP to use it for 6 Pokemon. So Stomp, why, okay. Jeez. At least no poison. Level 37. Ash defeat Tamer. Ooh. We get about the second tamer of the gym. He basically uses the same Pokemon, but with only 2 of them this time. So I'm free to use my 2 Horn Drills on both of them. KO. Ash defeat Tamer. Whoa, he's got it. Yeah, sure do. And at that point I sort of realized, okay, I must have done my calculations wrong. Messed up my calculations. And yes, I did. Because by putting Ponyta in this gym and battling all the trainers in Cycling Road, I will not be able... There will be way too many... There will be a ton of experience points just lying on the table at Erica's gym. Of course, Ponyta does have access to Fire Blasts this time around, so... What do I know? Ponyta uses Stomp. You got me fooled. So, I'm gonna heal at this Pokemon Center. Come on. I'm getting sloppy. And this is the last trainer left for us to fight because we fought everybody else previously. Alright, Ponyta, let's go Stomp. Though in hindsight, I probably could have just done Horn Drill. But hindsight's 2020, and at least I didn't get damaged or poisoned. Dropped your balls, huh? Wahahaha! A mere child like you dares to challenge me? Very well, I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. You shall feel the despair of poison and sleep techniques. Honestly, it kind of goes to show just how daring the Kanto gyms in the anime were. As so many of those gyms were straight up dangerous. Whereas in future regions, the gyms were mostly, and gym leaders were mostly pretty chill. I mean, I'm trying to think. The closest thing to a gym with a danger element I could think of was Watson's gym, which instantly led to an overpowered Pikachu sweeping through Watson's entire team, despite being the electric type specialist. That was kind of funny. I mean, there weren't any more gyms taking place in volcanoes. No more gyms against psychic trainers who want to turn you into her playthings. And no more gym leaders who were straight up bullies. And oh yeah, Koga was a ninja master who he tried to kill Ash's game multiple times, either directly or indirectly. Though I kinda wish Koga had a Voltorb and a Golbat in this version. But I digress. Defeated Koga. You have proven your worth. Here, take the Soul Badge. Now that you have the Soul Badge, the defense of your Pokemon increases. It also lets you surf outside of battle. Take this too. TMO6, which is toxic, which causes secret technique over 400 years old, which actually, afflicted by toxic, Pokemon suffer more and more as battle progresses. It will surely terrorize foes. Yeah, it sure does. At least until you swap it out or the battle ends, in which case, toxic just becomes normal poison. It's amazing how Ninja can terrify even now. And we got Bicycle ready. And Ponyta, I know for a fact, is on the brink of evolving, so taking him down to Celadon Gym is now complete pointless. Now, you might be wondering why I just use Horndrill on Venomoth. Well, Horndrill does not work at all on faster Pokemon. You need to be able to outspeed the Pokemon before it can land. And even then, it's 30% accurate. Unless you use an emulator, in which case you can guarantee that it lands. So what I'm thinking about doing is just having Dragonair, have Ponyta battle a couple trainers on Route 15, and then have Dragonair and Kabuto and Wartortle clean up after them. Have my team of Dragonair, Wartortle, Kabuto, and later on Wartortle and Ivysaur. Just take care of all the remaining trainers on this route. So Ponyta's poisoned, but which is kind of annoying. But on the bright side, it does mean that I don't have to worry about paralysis or sleep stun spore or sleep powder. So poison powder is the least bad thing of the three powders to be hit with. And at least I didn't get hit with bind. That's a good thing as well. So, and since Ponyta is only gonna be battling 2 trainers, I think I definitely drew the tall straw here. Wavana appeared. Go, Ponyta. Got away safely. And I have to battle this girl, not the girl on top, because this girl will give me just enough experience points for Ponyta to evolve. Ember. And now, because I'm poisoned, there is literally fuck all Gloom can do other than use acid and hope for a defense drop. But you didn't get. And there's an Oddish here, same deal as last time. All you can do is use acid and hope for a defense drop. And one last Ember. This is where we finally evolve our little fire horse. Just caught him too. Alright, one episode in and we are already done with Ponyta. As Ponyta's going to evolve. So there we go. Ponyta's already a Rapidash. I'm gonna warp to the last Pokemon Center. Alright, we'll heal your Pokemon. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's deposit what we want to deposit. Start with the town map. And I need to figure something out. I just realized I need to dupe my Nuggets. Alright, I'm gonna dupe the Tri-Attack and the Pokeflute and the Team for Swift. And the PP up as well. Yeah, also the two Max Vibes I have. Max Revive and Max Elixir. Not Max Potion, I get to keep that. And Team 06 Toxic because I'm gonna do something with that soon. And this sort of gave me an idea. Deposit Rapidash here, as well as Dragonair, and I gotta keep Wartortle, so Mew's going to go here. And then Charizard. And I'm like, wait a minute, we have 57 Pokemon. Wait a minute, that's... Alright, I do not want the first Cubone, I want the second Cubone. Now, the reason for this is because I looked up Pokéhex, that first Cubone is a shiny. I'll probably prove it to you guys at a later date. But when I decide to trade it over to the Gen 2 games, because that's kind of fun. I got two shinies before I even ran into a Red Gyarados. Shiny Paris in Pokemon Silver, and Shiny Cubone in Pokemon Yellow. Though Gen 1 doesn't have a shiny mechanic, the stat line definitely makes it possible to nab shiny Pokemon in Gen 1. And no, I don't want a Magikarp. As I said earlier, Gyarados can be caught in Pokemon Yellow this time around, so no need to evolve Magikarp at self-company. So Wartortle, I'll use Bubble Beam. I'm gonna spam Bubble Beam until he's in red bar. Or close enough. Pokeball, go. We caught Gyarados, yay! Now we have 58 Pokemon. Brutally vicious and enormously destructive, known for totally destroying cities in ancient times. Wow. And now I'm gonna talk to this guy for a good rod. And we're gonna bike up to talk to one of Professor Oak's assistants, as he's holding an XP all. Hi, remember me? I'm Professor Oak's aide. You have AIDS? Alright, 50 Pokemon, specifically 58. See, told ya. This allows me to hit 60 Pokemon exactly by the end of the episode. So I'm kind of going a little out of order here. Though admittedly, I think I probably would have rather have taken the level 32 Pidgeotto here, as that would have given me an opportunity to begin grinding that Pokemon up as well. But I think that I can save that for later. So I need to heal up at the Pokemon Center here. Deposits. My recently captured Gyarados. Figure out what I want. Oh yeah, I should probably take up the Pokédoll I purchased a while back, just in case. Anything else? No. Actually, I think I was just lost searching the PC box for something, but I will be depositing my Good Rod Experience All because I don't need them. All I need is well, I might need the Pokédoll, who knows for sure how accurate that assessment will be. Just not right now. If worse comes to worse. But before I do anything else, I gotta head all the way north. I gotta speak to this girl. Hi, you have Cubone? You want to trade for a Machoke? Yes! Okay, connect the cables like so. Our second in-game trade of the playthrough. I mean, this was kind of interesting to say the least. Joke. Take good care of Machoke. What? Ricky is evolving. Yep, this is the only in-game trade evolution that we can obtain without trading with another game in any of these Gen 1 or 2 games. Now technically Pokemon Japanese Blue version does have 2 other in-game trades that involve, I think, Alakazam and Golem. But that never saw release outside Japan. Bike. Since I traded with this trainer, that means I've got another little step, and I forced a walk up from a trainer battle earlier than that. I can trigger a trainer fly here, and what I need to do is hope for a very specific encounter, one we haven't seen yet. Starmie. Alright, I am not fast enough to run away, but I do know that the Starmie will give me what I want, so rather than use the Pokédoll to run away automatically, I'm going to battle it and try to feint it. Cool. He is paralyzed, and that means that is GG, Starmie. Why did I catch Starmie? Well, because it's a glitch Pokemon, and I don't want to. And apart from you, I don't want to catch glitch Pokemon. So maybe this will do something funky by flying back down to Cerulean City. Oh shit. This could be a bad one. Shit. Oh. It didn't soft lock or crash the game. Okay. Whoa. What's going on here? Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, everything's back to normal, looks like. One other Pokemon scene, 60 caught. Oh, this is getting even better. Close link to Professor Oak's PC. Alright, Pokédoll. Boxes after depositing everything but my Pikachu and Wartortle. Because I still need Pikachu and Wartortle. But I still have my shiny Cubone and I still have Machamp. But I do need to catch a Machoke later on. So why I did this was so I could duplicate my Nuggets, which were the 6th slot. Any encounter with Missingno will duplicate the 6th item in your bag. So it is imperative that you have whatever you want to duplicate in there. Optionally, I could have duplicated Rare Candies, or if I waited long enough, Master Balls. I just realized I didn't read the sign. The town sign. Fuchsia City. Behold, it's passion pink. Alright, so where was I? Oh yeah, Lapras. Yeah, we already saw your Pokedex entry. And let's first soft sell TMO6, which is toxic. But here I want to sell Nuggets because this is the most efficient way to max out your Gil in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow is through Missingno. Missingno isn't in Gold, Silver, Crystal versions, at least not to my knowledge, but you can duplicate Nuggets. And there is an item that allows you to double the amount of money you can make per battle. Alright, it looks like it caps off at 495,000 Gil at a time. Which is a bummer, but even with 129 Nuggets, it's still not enough to hit max money. But hopefully it'll get me close enough that I will by the end of this playthrough. Which is also why I'm not going to try and battle those two trainers again. So, this is Kabuto, who was resurrected from a fossil. A Pokemon that was recovered from a fossil. It uses the eyes on its back while hiding on the seafloor. Now, if you chose the Dome Fossil, that Pokemon would be Kabuto instead. And the reason why is because apparently the Super Nerd actually gave away the fossil to this exhibit, who then revived it at the who then revived it and then put on exhibition. So, anyways, we're saving our game just at the gates of the Safari Zone. Next time we're taking out the Safari Zone, let's look at our new captures. The belt around its waist holds back its energy. Without it, this Pokemon would be unstoppable. One arm alone can move mountains. Using all four arms, this Pokemon fires off awesome punches. Just loves to run. If it sees something faster than itself, it will give chase at top speed. Alright, that's it now. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all out of the way, this is Mike Gorin, sign out.